I was holding a crystal gift box when I saw the chair. Plastic, white, scratched, placed outside the marquee, beside two overflowing trash cans that smelled of wilted roses and leftover biryani. My sister caught my eye. She was glowing in red silk and gold jewelry, my mother's jewelry. She smiled, not warmly, calculated. "Guess you don't count," she said, softly enough that no one else could hear. That was the moment everything snapped into place. Not loudly, cleanly. I didn't argue, I didn't cry, I didn't make a scene. I picked up my gift, stood up, and walked out without a word. Minutes later, the music stopped. It wasn't always like this. She used to hold my hand when we crossed the street, used to swear she'd protect me. I believed her because she was older, louder, and better loved. When my father died, she became the family favorite. When my mother got sick, I became invisible. I learned early that love in our house was a limited resource, and my sister knew how to hoard it. I was the one who paid bills quietly, the one who skipped college to work, the one who sent money without asking questions. She took credit for stability I created, smiled while standing on my back. I told myself family was family. That was my first mistake. The betrayal didn't denounce itself, it crept. A bank alert I didn't recognize, a property file missing from my drawer, a casual comment from an aunt about your sister handling everything now. I didn't confront her. I watched. I watched her slowly insert herself between me and my mother. I watched my name disappear from documents I had signed years ago. I watched her rehearse kindness in public and cruelty in private. The final proof came late one night. A forwarded email she forgot to delete, my signature scanned, my consent fabricated, my inheritance quietly reassigned. I felt the shock, the nausea. Then I felt something else. Clarity. I didn't scream, I didn't threaten, I didn't beg. I planned. Revenge isn't loud when done properly, it's procedural. I met a lawyer first, not a dramatic one, a patient one. I brought receipts, statements, old messages, dates, patterns. Then an accountant, then a property registrar. I learned how much she'd taken. I learned how she'd done it. I learned where she'd slipped. And then I waited. I let her wedding move forward, let her believe she'd won. Because the best time to expose a lie is when the liar feels safest. Back at the wedding, while I walked away silently, my phone buzzed. The first email went out. To the venue, to the caterers, to the jewelry rental company. A legal notice, polite, devastating. Assets frozen due to ownership dispute. Payments suspended. Deliveries halted. 5 minutes later, my mother's phone rang, then my uncle's, then the groom's father. Confusion spread faster than music. The bride's smile cracked when the stage lights dimmed, when the caterer stopped serving, when someone whispered the word fraud too loudly. I didn't look back. By the time I reached my car, the second phase had already started. The bank reversed the transfer. The registrar flagged the property. The lawyer filed injunctions that would take months to untangle. Months without access to money she didn't earn. I sat in the driver's seat and breathed. For the first time in years, my chest felt light. I didn't confront her that day. She came to me 2 nights later. No makeup, no audience, just fear. "You ruined everything," she said. I looked at her the way you look at a stranger who once knew your secrets. "No," I replied. "I corrected a mistake." She cried, she blamed, she threatened. I said nothing, because silence, when earned, is louder than rage. The case didn't end quickly. These things never do. But the truth has stamina. Piece by piece, her image collapsed. The generous daughter, the responsible sister, the golden child. My mother stopped calling me invisible. Relatives stopped pretending they didn't know. And my sister stopped smiling. I still think about that chair sometimes. Plastic, outside, next to trash. It taught me something important. They didn't put me there because I was worthless. They put me there because they knew I'd finally stand up. I didn't need to scream. I didn't need to destroy her publicly. I just removed my silence, and that was enough. Justice doesn't always wear a crown. Sometimes it walks out quietly, holding a gift it never intended to give.